Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read. As the cards go flying everywhere, we're going to talk about Saturday. We have the Ten of Wands and the Strength card coming out first. And kind of clumped together over here, we have 5 more cards. 7 is a lot to come out right off the bat, so it may feel like a lot's about to or is coming towards you throughout this day, or there's a lot on your plate. But the Ten of Wands and the Strength card speaks upon heavy energy, if we're being completely honest, in one way, if not multiple ways. So apply it to your situation, but it's going to entail throughout this day, throughout this energy period, an immense amount of that inner strength, whether you have to dig for it. I'm hearing recreate it, okay? Rebuild to an extent and allow for yourself to feel your most powerful. And I feel like there's going to be a focus throughout the day, at least to an extent, on what you focus on, right? And how that empowers you or strips away that power. Or that feeling anyways, and leaves you with maybe more of this Ten of Wands energy or an enhancement of that energy that already exists in one way, again, if not multiple ways. But yeah, your strength is going to be truly apparent to others, but needed in a whole different way or a more important way throughout the day. Anyways, the Death card, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I just heard this is a real reading, my friend. And I'm not saying that other readings on YouTube and my other readings that are super positive aren't real, but they're saying when the cards speak upon some difficulties, let's talk about it, okay? It could definitely help at least a couple souls out there, but okay, including myself. But these two heavy energies, the Death card and the Five of Wands, there's something about true levels of competition and or difficulty, maybe bad energy for some. It feels like I'm hearing battle for a select few, but it feels like with the Death card, this is going to be coming to an end in the near future, regardless of how far out that is for you individually, regardless of whether it's because you're making a big change in your life or there's a change otherwise happening within that continuing situation or two. But it feels like either way, you're changing, you're growing. I'm getting kind of a Light Seer's death and rebirth vibe about this. You're changing and growing through whatever that Five of Wands energy and this Ten of Wands energy is representing for you. Doesn't mean you should have to deal with it. Doesn't mean it's healthy in any way, shape, or form. But it really actually, if you were to look at it in a futuristic way, future-oriented way, it's leaving you with more preparation and I want to say a better viewpoint and handle on your inner strength and maybe more of it moving forward, because I feel like there's a lot about your future naturally you're not seeing, as it just showed me and said the Two of Swords. But the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant speaks upon how in a situation or two where you're feeling limited, trapped, no wiggle room is what I'm hearing, or very little, apply it as you may, or see how that plays out for you. There's change taking place. For some, it's not a positive change, and this may reiterate or confirm or inform why a change otherwise, in a bigger sense, needs to take place moving forward. But either way, it feels like you are in control of certain smaller changes for the time being in order to prepare, in order to make the best, in order to feel stronger and healthier, because you owe it to yourself. But I do feel as if through it all, you are gaining attention. You might actually be gaining certain levels of attention for whatever reason throughout this day and surrounding it due to you being in this Eight of Swords energy, and maybe also in regards to some of this energy, if not all of which. But and it doesn't have to be up close. It can be attention from a distance. And I feel like people are thinking about you. But putting these two together, my friend, it's a day where naturally your soul evolution, your growth and change on a multitude of levels is being highlighted. And I feel like for some of which your spiritual growth, your spiritual, your connection to that realm is developing by the moment. And you're going to feel this at least at one significant point, if not a couple points throughout this day. But I wouldn't be surprised if you feel like your patience is at an all-time high. Okay, that may shock a select few drawn to the reading, or select a few or a person or two in your life maybe who's used to you having a short level of patience. But anyways, I feel like you are going to feel good about how you're changing, and maybe again is reiterating or confirming, informing you about a positive change in the future that will be absolutely aligning with you at that point, given again you're changing, and will feel just more accurate for you. It feels like some of which onto the reading could be moving to a new place of residence in the future. It could be more so in regards to career switch up or gaining an opportunity of some sort. It could be due to a relationship or two. Apply it to your situation once again. But it feels like the number 3 is quite relevant for you. And I also feel like there's some vulnerability throughout this day that's being recognized as important in the eyes of maybe other people and or spirit. But what about you? Are you seeing that vulnerability as truly positive in the moment, even afterwards? Are you seeing the benefits of doing so and embracing that? Because I feel like that's going to help you embrace and embark upon, ignite certain vulnerable experiences moving forward that lack maybe full, I would say naturally, full comfort and familiarity, if I could even say it. Familiarity. Anyways, moving right along. But they're saying these fish out of water or slightly, if not full, uncomfortable moments and experiences and endeavors are going to be a huge part of, again, your soul growth moving forward, and how your overall life experience, your path is meant to transform and improve for you. And it's one of those things where when it comes to what you have at hand throughout this day currently, and when it comes to what we were just speaking upon, if you were to fast forward even further, in both scenarios, you're going to look back and thank yourself. You're going to look back and be grateful for the uncomfortable moments, the discomfort, the growth that came from it once again. And even that reflecting will push you to or cause you to enhance your glow a bit more. But they're saying don't be surprised when, even if a little bit of nerves pop up in vulnerable moments throughout this day or moving forward more so, you're still glowing in the midst of it. It's possible. But let's pull a couple more. I just heard I solemnly vow. Okay, anyways. The Two of Swords, yep, we spoke upon that. The Eight of Wands, a lot of cards once again. Yeah, the Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords speaks upon communication coming through, potentially clarity in regards to what you don't see clearly or you're not able to put your finger on quite just yet. As we're being drawn to, interesting, I was just being drawn by spirit to this, I'm hearing incomplete moon. And I feel like there's a focus on something being incomplete, if not multiple aspects of your life, maybe a project or two or a goal. But I also feel like there's at least part of you that's feeling somewhat incomplete due to maybe the heavy energy, the difficulties, or the limitations that we were speaking upon, or maybe that vulnerability, but to the slightest extent. But I do sense that you are going to be informed and or reminded there's a lot of fulfillment moving forward, okay? And don't be surprised when some of which comes from unexpected occurrences and experiences that leave you heading in a better direction or continuing in the right one. Anyways, the Empress in the reverse position, as well as the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, because I feel like there's something you can't give birth to yet. If you don't have the means to, it's not the right timing. It could be both of those reasons, even more than that. Being the reasoning as to why this isn't here yet. And Spirit saying divine timing is truly at play, but you're also going to find that ignites so much passion within you. But there's a lot of other passion we can be utilizing, snowballing, igniting in different ways between now and when this is turned in the upright. So yeah, it just all reiterates where the importance of where your focus goes and how you utilize your individual power. But to get ready to wrap this up, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Cups, they're connecting me back to the Ten of Wands. They're saying 10-10 speaks upon abundance and endings, completion, right? At the very least, working towards that, but it could be as well or more in general currently, or at least partially. But the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups, to end on a positive note, they're saying your choices are adding up. Your choices, even more so moving forward, will leave you with success and victory and more than one reason to celebrate. But more importantly, okay, new connections, new experiences, and things falling into place for you. In certain small ways throughout this day, you're going to feel like things are more so falling into place, whether you realize that stepping into it or not. But I do feel like there is a reason, if not a couple, to celebrate, when you're wrapping up this energy period. And Spirit is saying, well, get ready because your future entails a lot more excitement, a lot more, comfort and stability and reasons to celebrate once again as things fall into place. But it's a day where we can't help but focus on certain negativities. But again, it's about where you aim that focus towards the positivities, the possibilities, the optimism, and allow yourself to continue to change, to grow, and flow where the universe is taking you. Interesting reading. So if this was truly helpful, sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.